Welcome friends, how's it going? I'm Ben Snow and today I'm gonna do an in-depth analysis of the Left 4 Dead Back 4 Blood reveal trailer. I mean, let's just call it what it is. It's a Left 4 Dead 3. So, yeah, this game was rumored for so long and I'm just so excited it came to be a reality. Anyways, let's jump right in. Going here, okay. From the first seconds, we have very important information. Okay, so we have this map and blood dripping down on it. But if you look closer there, you can read, it says Pingalut National Park. You don't see park, but parks are usually national, or not. Now, that's in Canada, Quebec. And also, the big droplet in the center is, as it is in the next shot, a crater. It's called the Pingalut Crater, also known as Chubb Crater. A meteorite struck Earth like 1.5 million years ago. So that's the crater. It's like super cold there, whatever. Going back to the shot. On the bottom right side, we see like a little base camp with some tents, like a tiny little research facility, whatever. So in the next shot, we have the scientist holding a little glass, whatever, where we can see this worm-like creature. I believe it's frozen because it's not moving. So it's just holding up against the sun and looking at it. So next shot, we have the map again, and the blood is dripping down south to Quebec City. Again, this is Canada, and it's circling around the city. And the next shot, we have the same worm moving and all alive, and at this research facility where the scientist is looking at it, and then it attacks. Boom. So, basically what we have, virus originated in that crater. So maybe it came down to Earth from a meteor. It probably got frozen there in the crater until it got discovered by these scientists. Then they brought it back to Quebec, and then shit hit the fan. And here's the fan. Next shot, we have a map yet again, but things are different now. Now the map is moody, it's more dark, and it looks more used and like worn out. And now we have circle cities. So we have New York, Montreal, and also the blood driplets are just dripping all around the northeastern states. Also, at the left part of the shot, we can see there's a name of a city cut out. We can see T-O. That's Toronto, because there's a Lake Ontario. So there's Toronto. So basically, what it tells here, Montreal got infected, New York, Toronto are infected, and all the surrounding cities inside, and everything's getting infected, and then boom, we have these creatures fall onto the map. The virus has spread. Welcome to our world. Then, the next shot we have the pandemic. This looks very familiar. This is crazy. Okay, so we have people running around all crazy, and this is New York City. You can see the yellow cabs, and also if you look closer at these yellow cabs, you can see NY, the word taxi. We're in New York City. This looks like Midtown. Yeah, some sort of. So we have next shot with this zombie guy pulling out a woman out of the car and about to kill him. Then the same guy, I think the same, is standing, and then we have, ew, this creature crawling out of his eye and into the other eye. Ugh. So then we go. Things are changing and moving forward. Next shot, we have the same guy dying and then falling. And here we see another map where the guy is falling. So here we have more cities circled. Again, we see Quebec City, Montreal, New York City. Then we see this Finleyville. I believe Finleyville, that's in Pennsylvania. This is like a small town. And also, the blood keeps dripping, the guy keeps falling, just with a little slow-mo here. His hand touches the map, and there we see Chicago. You can barely tell it's Chicago, but that's Lake Michigan, so that's Chicago. I first thought that was Cleveland, but no, it's not. You can see Lake Ohio is lower. I guess it's symbolic Basically, from what I'm getting, the hand falls on all these parts. I guess the game is gonna take place in all these areas. The next shot, we have our 4 characters revealed. And they are, by the way, I believe, infinable, if I'm saying that correct. Because I see this looks like a little suburb, almost like a suburb. It looks like a small town. So anyway, these guys are firing their guns. And we have our famous hordes with their glowing eyes. Amazing, amazing. Okay, go in here. Hordes. Okay, so here, pause. Now we have some familiar guns here. They're gonna be pretty much the same as in Left 4 Dead. They will just look differently, but pretty much gonna do the same job, you know? Okay, let's continue here. Nice. So yeah, little pause, little comment here. See, like, this doesn't look like Midtown anymore. This looks like a center of a little small town. Cause then later, we'll see.
There's too many. Stick together. We got a job to do.
Now, remember, this is a very important part. The guy says, there's too many. Stick together. We have a job to do. Remember? Okay, so here I have a question. What kind of job are you doing? Are you delivering something? Like a cure? Like you have to bring someone maybe safe? Maybe some of them is a scientist? Or, yeah, like what's your job? Or is your job to just survive no matter what? Or kill every single zombie? That's kind of, well... Because in other games, they're just like shooting, surviving, you know? Here, they have a job. So they have a mission. I want to know what's that mission.
Worm-ridden son of a bitch.
Oh, okay. Here we have the first explosive / throwable weapon, cocktail Molotov. And boom. And okay, right before the boom, you can see this is like behind there's like a church or like a townhouse with a little tower. This is not Midtown at all. Come on. And hello. Bam. So right here we also have a reveal of a melee weapon. I use melee weapons most of the time when playing Left 4 Dead. But also when you zoom in, you can tell that there are nails in the baseball bat. Here's a question. Who modified that? Meaning, like, are those weapons like that by default? Or are you able to modify your weapons? It would be kind of cool if you could modify your weapons a little bit, you know, like just make them more spicy. Okay, well, we'll find out later on. Okay, let's continue. Okay, hello, our first mutant. First mutated zombie. Okay, so this guy, I don't know if it's a guy, but it's a guy. So here's scary looking, jumping all around. He has, if you can tell, 4 arms. Then he jumps here, and he does this weird stuff, and then he throws some goo. And then that goo entraps the character. Okay, so this is a brand new mutant, but at the same time, I feel like he's kind of like Hunter / Spitter. Because he jumps around, and then later you'll see that he jumps and attacks, but also he like spits stuff. So he's like a spunter. Hunter also would trap you, but also damage you as well. And you would need help from someone else to get rid of Hunter. And look. Cover me. You see this guy is coming, and then he's caught in the goo. So when the goo entraps you, you cannot move, and you need someone else to help you get out of it. So basically this is a Hunter replacement. So he spits and traps and then also attacks. You see, he jumps and boom, he was jumping, he leaped towards the guy, but he shot him. So yeah. Okay. Oh, hello. So now we have a second mutant. So this is like this huge guy with this rotten brain head, and then that head explodes. But we go back for a second. If you pause right here, you can kind of tell this guy has 3 other heads in his body. They're like moving. Like, what's going on here? This is crazy. He has like, well, I see 3 heads besides his rotten head. So this is a guy who ate 3 other dudes, and then he rotted and then exploded. Huh, he ate 3 guys. I mean, sounds like something. I think this is a Boomer replacement because Boomer would throw up on you and then it would explode and then you can see. So it throws up, then the guy shoots at him, and boom, it explodes. So this is a Boomer replacement. Okay, moving on.
Oh man, this is my favorite hoodie.
You gotta look good in an apocalypse, like in front of all these zombies. You gotta, you know, try a little to, you know, showcase yourself a better self. But sometimes, you know, some dirt can give character. Well, that's how I like to call my dirty shoes. They have characters. That's fine. I don't need to wash them. I don't need to like clean them. They have character. Okay, moving on. And now, there we go. We have a third mutant. So this guy is super tall and he has a huge hand. One huge hand, and the other one is small. What was he doing with that hand? I probably know. I think this is a charger replacement, only this one doesn't charge. It just smashes with that hand. And then we have more hordes coming in, more zombies. Boom. Attack, and boom. And there's the poster. So there it is. To sum it up a little bit, the virus came from space on the meteorite. It smashed on Earth 1.5 million years ago, and then that virus, Z virus, let's say, got frozen there. And then it got discovered by scientists, brought to Quebec, thawed out, and boom, there's a pandemic and then apocalypse. Sounds too familiar. So that's basically the pre-story of how it all started. I wonder if they're gonna tell more. After the trailer, the guy said more story. What do you mean more? Is this more? It's already in the trailer. I mean, Left 4 Dead never really had a story. There's a setup, like it's a zombie apocalypse and people are trying to survive. They travel from point A to point B, from safe zone to a safe zone, in hopes of getting rescued and brought to an ultimate safe zone. And that's the whole story. There's not really, we don't know what was before. They mentioned slightly by just throwing some random comments throughout the gameplay. There's not really story there. Alright, well I think this sums it up. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and look out for more videos like this. I'm gonna be covering more Back 4 Blood content. I mean, honestly, it's just Left 4 Dead 3. That's what basically it is. For the next one, I'll do a similar shot-per-shot analysis of the gameplay because I think there's a lot of cool stuff there, and I want to share it with you. So watch out for that one later on next week. All right, see you next time. Bye.